for us tonight, I have something that I want us to work at together. And so I have some pictures here, and I want you to see if you can figure out what this picture is trying to communicate. I start with an easy one. Go ahead and shout it if you think you know what it is. Mataslope. Well, that is a good way to put it. Another English word might be rest or relax. So I like Mataslope. That is good. However, it doesn't work with the verse that we're trying to get out of this. So we'll go with rest. We'll go with relax. Okay, so that's the first picture. This is somebody in school. I know it's been a little while since we've been in school, but this person has their hand up. When would you put your hand up in school? When someone asks a question and you know the answer, right? Would you put your hand up if you didn't know the answer? Probably not. In fact, if you didn't know the answer, you'd probably kind of look away and hope that the teacher didn't look at you, right? This person knows the answer. So we're relaxing, and we know something. What do you know about this? He's a king, right? He's in charge, right? Okay, so that is our Bible verse today. If you want to open your Bible to this verse right here, Psalm chapter 46, verse 10. That is our Bible verse, and we're going to just look at it briefly, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. So while you find that, I should just give a disclaimer just to give proper credit where credit is due. These cute pictures, they come from a website, philipmartin.com, I believe. But anyway, it's Philip Martin Clip Art, and he does a lot of this stuff, and it's okay for me to use this for online as well, apparently, so that's why I did it. So have you found your verse? Psalm 46, verse 10? We're going to read it, and then we'll go over this just a little bit here. So verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." And we're just going to work on the first little bit of that. So the first part says, "Be still." And really what that means is relax, let go, be quiet. So, everyone, what does this mean? It reminds us, be still. Go ahead, say it. Be still. Right, so when you see this, you're going to say, be still. Right. And then the second part is, be still and know. And so here's our person, and know. So we're going to see the first one, and it says, be still. Right. And that part just means to know, to understand and to admit, to actually let it connect in your head. Oh yeah, that's right. This is true. I know this. And can you guess the rest of it then? That he is God. Okay, so go ahead and say that part. Great. Now let's see how, and where is it found? Psalm 46:10. Okay, so we're going to try and go through that pretty quickly here. Let's see if I can get this all figured out with my little flashcards. I almost should have had somebody come up and help me with this. I will need somebody to help me in a little bit here, as soon as we get through the verse. Okay. Right. So it's be still and know that I am God. Psalms 46:10. Right, and that is kind of what we're going to talk about. So who here likes to wait? I think I have probably heard in the past when I was a kid and even now, I can't wait. And how would you finish that sentence? Until Christmas. Yes, I can't wait until Christmas. I can't wait until summer holidays. I can't wait until it gets hot outside. Although right now maybe some of us are saying, I can't wait until winter. Whatever the case, we often will say, I can't wait. But sometimes we actually need to wait. And I'll give you an example of that. So today I made buns. I know, crazy. On a hot day like this, I was making buns. But I did it just for you guys. So I made a bun. And now, do I have a volunteer here who can... Oh, I have a few. Okay, perfect. You know what? All three of you can come up, because then you can be my judges. And you tell me which of these is better. So you just come and look, and you can tell me which is better. Which one looks better to you? Which one looks more tasty? Does this bun, you guys feel it through the bag? Go ahead. What do you think? Which one feels softer and easier to eat? This one, the big one. They chose the big one. And of these, which one looks more tasty? The bun? The hard bun, you think? What about the cinnamon buns? The cinnamon buns? Okay, great. Thank you for being my judge. I'd say 2 people out of 3 said the cinnamon buns would be better. Now, here's the thing. I made the first bun. I was just so impatient. I didn't want to wait. And so as soon as that dough was mixed, I baked it up, and I ended up with this. And it's pretty heavy, and it's pretty tough. I can't say that this would be the most tasty or best made bun. I don't think that my mother-in-law would approve of that bun. This one, I decided, okay, well, that didn't turn out. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. And so I made some that are a little bit softer. But then for supper, we had some extra bun dough left over, and I decided, oh, you know what? If we wait a little bit longer, I'll make some cinnamon buns, and I'll put some icing on. Well, you know what? My husband, he didn't even want to wait for the icing. He wanted that cinnamon bun. But sometimes it's best to wait, right? Would you agree? The yeast in the bun dough needed time so that it could build up those little air pockets to make the dough soft. If I didn't wait, it turned out rock hard, almost, very hard. Sometimes we need to wait. And sometimes good things happen as we wait. And then all of a sudden, as we're waiting, we're trying to be patient. Suddenly, the thing that we're waiting for, okay, well, there it is. Now I have some cinnamon buns. All's good, right? Because we wait. And this verse, it talks about waiting. And we're going to be learning, what does all of this have to do with Joseph and his life? Well, we're going to be learning Joseph had to wait a long time, and he had to trust that God was working while he was waiting, that God was at work in the waiting. So that is what we need to do sometimes as well, is we need to wait patiently and trust that God is working in the waiting. So we're just going to look at that verse one more time. And before we do, one more thought that I had along that line is... think about your parents. Sometimes they say, well, hurry up, we gotta go. Maybe even they said that today. Did they? Oh, I see kids looking at their parents. I don't know if that happened today, but I'm sure it happens. It even happens in my house where I might be the last one out the door. Hurry up, we gotta go, we're gonna be late, right? Well, sometimes we feel that way with God. We say, well, hurry up, God. You're not working in the right time. We need you to hurry up and get this done already. No, sometimes we need to, you guys say it, be still and know. Try that again. That I am God. Thanks, Alan, we needed that. Be still and know that I am God. And so that is my encouragement for you today, is that when it seems like God's not working in the right time, trust that he does have a plan, and he's working it out. He loves you. He does love you, and he wants the very best for you. And he just says, trust me, I've got this. I am God. I've got this under control. Trust me. Be still